Cruise news time. I've got an absolutely jaw-dropping headline for you today. You are not going to believe what the crew of a celebrity cruise ship spotted sailing over their vessel. I'm talking about a bona fide, real-life UFO. Before we dive in, be sure to smash that like button, click subscribe, and ring the notification bell. That way you never miss these cruise news updates delivered right to you. Now let's get into the action. That's right. Celebrities Captain Kate McHugh and her crew reported seeing a mysterious black, jellyfish-like object gliding directly over their ship at a speed of 10 to 15 mph before disappearing into the ocean. Apparently there was no noise, no engine sound, nothing to indicate what this thing was. Just a massive black shape cruising smoothly through the sky. The captain managed to capture footage of the encounter and posted it on TikTok, where it's gaining more and more views and comments by the hour. I'll tell you, after watching that footage with my own eyes, I am convinced this was no ordinary aircraft or weather balloon. This was something straight out of the X-Files. Now I don't know about you, but this has got me pumped up to dive into the rest of today's cruise news headlines. But before we get into it, do me a favor and smash that like button for me real quick. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. That way you won't miss a single second of these wild cruise stories and breaking cruise news updates. All right, let's get back to it. Get ready for some short and sweet Caribbean cruises from Celebrity. The cruise line just announced plans to start offering 3 to 4 day Caribbean sailings, giving you a quick beach vacay option on their stunning modern ships. We're talking visits to perfect islands like Cozumel, Grand Cayman, and Nassau, without having to take a whole week off work. The short cruise market is exploding lately, and Celebrity is smart to capitalize on the trend. A scary terrorism incident has forced MSC Cruise Line to cancel 3 upcoming repositioning cruises that were set to sail through the Red Sea. Recent attacks against cargo ships in the region have prompted MSC to reroute 3 of their vessels, the Splendida, Opera, and Virtuosa, around the west coast of Africa instead of through the Suez Canal. Safety of passengers is always the #1 priority, and MSC made the right call here. Hopefully the situation stabilizes soon so travelers can continue enjoying this unique route. Royal Caribbean has announced plans for a 3rd record-breaking Icon-class ship, the sister vessels to the Icon of the Seas that's about to launch. Few details have been revealed, but speculation is running wild about what the new vessel's features, amenities, and itineraries will be. If it's anything like the crazy attractions on its sister ships like an onboard roller coaster, raft ride, and catapult experience, we are in for a real thrill-seeker's paradise. Stay tuned, cruisers, because this story is just heating up. Halfway through our cruise news top 10 list now with number 5. Multiple travel agencies have stopped selling American Queen Voyages river cruises due to significant service problems with the US-based riverboat company. Complaints include poor customer service, refund delays, and other service issues. The cruise line has acknowledged the problems and pledged to address them quickly. But clearly, the lack of action so far has agents steering customers away. Let's hope American Queen can turn it around soon, or their bookings could start drying up fast. Absolutely horrifying news out of the Bahamas, where a 10-year-old American boy was bitten by a shark while participating in a swim with sharks excursion in Nassau. The young man suffered a bite to his right leg and was rushed to the hospital where he received medical treatment. Thankfully, I've just learned the boy has been stabilized, but it's every parent's worst nightmare. Our hearts go out to him and his family, and we hope he makes a full recovery. Rumors are swirling that cruise giant Carnival Corporation is about to place a record-breaking new ship order. Talk is they've signed a deal with an Italian shipyard for vessels over 200,000 gross tons, making them bigger than the current size Queen Mardi Gras. That's nearly 30,000 tons larger than any ship ever built in Italy before. Now, Carnival hasn't officially confirmed the order yet, but speculation is running wild. Stay locked in, cruisers, because if this pans out, it would be absolutely unprecedented in cruise history. Solo travel is exploding, according to new data from Alliance Travel Insurance. The agency says bookings by solo cruisers aged 18 to 34 are up a whopping 42% for 2024. And it's not just millennials jumping on the trend. Solo travel is increasing across demographics. Cruise lines have responded by offering more single cabins and activities tailored specifically to individual travelers. It's an exciting time for anyone interested in checking out the solo cruising scene. The world is yours to explore on your own terms. Norwegian Cruise Line is saying bon voyage to onboard currency exchanges. Starting February 1st, the only accepted currency across its entire fleet will be the US dollar. That means no more swapping your loonies for greenbacks at the customer service desk on board. Norwegian is strongly advising all guests to obtain US dollars prior to boarding. So Canadian and European travelers, make sure you hit up the currency exchange counter before your cruise. The last thing you want is to end up stranded on day one with foreign cash you can't use. And rounding out our top 10 cruise news countdown, Holland America has hiked up the gratuities for all passengers starting February 1st. For those staying in suites, the daily gratuity charge per guest will increase by 9% from $17.50 to $19. Non-suite cabins will see the charge rise 6% from $16 to $17 per person. No increases to the 18% service fees for dining, spa, etc. While paying more in tips is never ideal, Holland America crew members work extremely hard and deserve fair wages. So let's take care of those who take care of us. And that's a wrap, cruisers. 10 of the biggest need-to-know cruise stories going on right now. What an action-packed day in the cruise world. Don't forget to let me know which headline today blew your mind the most, and keep watching for more crazy cruise updates coming your way soon. I'm your host, insert name, signing off for now. Stay safe and happy sailing, everyone.